next on the chopping block, it looks like it's me, right? And I'm going to be talking about how to get up to 71% opt-ins to your landing pages. Now, those of us that are familiar with landing pages and driving traffic to landing pages, you may see this claim, 71%, and think, how is that even possible? Because truth be told, that's a massive number. Well, during our pre-launch for Masters of Conversion, our first money magnet, the conversion pipeline blueprint, actually did convert up to 71% on one of the lists, actually. It averaged around 60-65%, but one of them was up to 71%. And so, we had massive success on that first money magnet. How did we do it? Okay, let me explain to you some of the things that went through my brain when I wrote the copy for that particular landing page, because I'm the one that wrote the copy on that. So, step one, okay? What is it people want to know most? What's on their minds? What's keeping them worrying at night, okay? Notice I did not say what is the number one benefit that people want. This is a mistaken illusion that a lot of copywriters say. A lot of even salespeople will say, what's the biggest benefit? Not true. It's what is the rawest nerve? What is the biggest stress? All in all, what is the inner dialogue that is most prolific in your ideal prospect's mind at a point in time? Okay, that's the first step. Second step is, why should they believe what you're saying? I mean, why? Just because you've made some sort of crazy claim in your headline or in your opening statement, and this, by the way, applies if you're speaking on the stage as well. It implies in any sales interactive situation. Why should anyone believe what you've got to say? So the step two is, make sure you're saying something that's got some proof, some sort of evidence. And the third step is, how you're being different from everybody else. Okay, are you preaching the same gospel as everyone else, or are you saying something different? And what's the point of saying the same thing? There's just so much info out there, so many advertising and sales messages and all sorts of different mediums that you can't afford to say the same thing as everyone else. So let me take you through the headline and subhead of the conversion pipeline blueprint landing page. So what really accounted for most of this response. The main head was the one simple step that gives you more traffic, more opt-ins, and more sales. Now, I know for a fact that's what people want. I work with business owners every day. We surveyed the list. I know this is what's on their mind, getting more traffic, getting more opt-ins, getting more sales. So that covers a very, very wide berth. But it's just not good enough just to say that, because there's loads of people out there making these promises. So why should people believe what I'm saying? Well, in our subhead, we had get a first ever inside peek into the real life split tests and case studies that have made millions. Real life split tests and case studies. That's the salient point there, okay? Because now we're speaking to evidence. And in terms of saying something different, well, it's pretty hard to beat first. So get a first ever inside peek. Taking all that holistically, we've got ourselves something quite compelling for the business owner, especially for the online entrepreneur. And then if you start to drill into the bullets that we had on that landing page, we've got how to double your response in your Facebook ads by simply changing one color. Case study shows you how. That's something that Jen it gave us to put into the report. It was a case study. Now we know, or I know, we all know that Facebook ads is on the top of people's minds. It's like the big thing now for paid traffic. So we led with that bullet because we know how important that is. But it wasn't just how to double your response on Facebook ads. No. Because that's just a claim that anyone can say. By simply changing a color, all of a sudden we've got something different happening, and it sounds so easy as well. And then to follow up with that is case study shows you how. Or one of the other bullets that we had was the foolproof way to build a mega opt-in list. Now, most people would think that is have an opt-in box. Well, this is why I had in brackets after that, hint, it's not adding an opt-in box. Just do this on your landing page. So now we've got what people want to know, and then we've got in brackets, it's not what you think it is. So all of a sudden, it's like, well, what the heck is it? Okay, so all the copy is like that for that landing page, which is why we got such a high opt-in percentage. Okay, so to sum up, because literally my 5 minutes are up. Step one is, what is it most people want to know? What's on their minds? What's the raw nerve? Step two, why should they believe you? And step three, are you saying something different? Okay.
And Alexi, Lexi made it, Pete. You made a damn good point about the bullets. I always, if you've got a list of bullets, I always lead with the best one, and I finish up with the best one. I want to hit them with the main thing straight away, and I want to leave them with the main thing as well. So that was a great point, buddy.